I can stop the counteracting ray.
We'll never make it. The submarine will be crushed.
Get hold of yourself, Joe. There's no danger.
Why, of course not. Well, you're all mad. If we go any deeper, the submarine will crash like the shell of an egg.
It's a deep-sea craft from the upper world, Your Majesty. Shall I destroy it?
Turn on the magnetic ray and bring them down into Atlantis.
All right, Corrigan. This is your last chance. Tell your friends to hand over that priming powder or I'm gonna ram through those gates.
Go ahead and ram.
Ram the gate!
We're trapped!
Good evening. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you, Garrett.
Oh God, thank you, Evan.
Okay. Okay, I can hear you now. I was really hoping that lined up. I was trying to read your lips as you were
Dude, you did. You
reading
were
the
on
opening.
it, dude. Oh my God. You were like, that is actually a real talent there, Evan. I gotta say. That's pretty
I knew what you were gonna say because you say it every
'Cause
time.
I say it
so I
all
was
the
just like,
time.
okay, just wait for your cue. Read his lips. Well, good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome back,
And
all of our
I'm
lovely friends.
sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just so pissed because that was one of my best good evening goblins and ghouls, and I don't know how long. Okay,
I didn't
like,
hear it. I missed
and
it.
everybody missed it. I'm just like, I came in with such gusto too, and now
Wow.
it's gone. It's a waste.
We'll just all take your word for it.
Yeah, you'll just have to trust me. It's pretty great. But good evening. Hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday night. I see all of our good friends are already in the chat. Of course, Sears, Alana, Kathy, Joe, William. Let's see. Yeah. I hope y'all are all doing well on this Thursday night. Back for season. What is it? This is our 16th season. It's not our 16th season of Minisodes. We've kind of, we've been kind of on and off with the Minisodes, but we brought them back last season.
Yeah, it's our second. This is our second season of.
Could it be?
Trivia of Terror.
Trivia of Terror is back. It's back for its second season, and we are so stoked for this. We had so much fun last season with I guess it was about 7-8 weeks of trivia and
learning all about Louisiana and steamboats
and obscure actors from the 40s, their random filmographies. Yeah, we had a very a lot of variety in the trivia last season.
Yeah, I smell I think a rematch cooking though. We've got another season of trivia, and it was a pretty close game last time. So
yeah, Evan, could you want to give us a little recap of how the last season of Trivia of Terror turned out? It turned into a real nail biter.
It really did. I was right down to the line, right there at the buzzer, and it was, if I'm remembering correctly, Ilana just won out over Kathy, right?
Right. Well, no.
No?
You remember, it came down to a coin toss.
Oh, right. That's right. It wasn't even. It was that close.
They tied down to the last question, which, of course, I was not prepared for that and did not prepare a tiebreaker question. So we flipped a coin.
The old Charlie McDennis.
If you've exhausted all creativity and resources,
hey, it's the end of the night. You're just ready for the game to be over.
Yeah. I mean, but it was, I thought it was pretty valiantly fought. I thought everybody
definitely
really did a great job. It's and it's always weird because I'm never quite sure how are the questions, are these and it's all just pretty random, and I think everybody's on a level playing field. I think the questions have been okay, so I'll try to keep up that standard, and if I can do better, if I can improve, or if y'all have any suggestions for questions or categories as we go through this season, I'm totally open to it.
Well, that's kind of the fun thing with trivia, right? You never know. I feel like everybody has something that they just know a lot about. And so every now and then the planets will align, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I actually do know a lot about steamboats, riverboats.
Right. Yeah. Now, I mean, again, who would have thought that wasn't there thousands of casualties due to
explosions?
Boiler explosions?
You ever think
hold on, I gotta reconnect you
again?
You're back. Sorry. God damn it. Why is this it's on Thursdays because we're doing it virtually. It's why is it like this? And then it's
for some reason the remote is just not agreeing with us.
No, but we should be good now. My mic should stop doing its thing. Evan should be here with us, and we'll be Gucci. Yeah. So I think without further ado, we could go ahead
we could get into. We haven't talked about what we're actually watching tonight.
Oh no, well that's a good point.
In the aftermath of the very close game last season, Ilana elected to turn it to the audience and let everybody vote on what we're watching. And so Garrett, what are we watching?
So for this season's minisodes, we are watching The Clutching Hand.
Ooh.
Do you like put my clutching hand up to the camera? Ooh. This season of minisodes is in 3D. Yeah, y'all, this is what everybody voted for, so it should be a lot of fun. It's from 1936. The only thing that I really will tell you that I think will just set it up well is the fact that, you know, a lot of times in the serials, and we've watched a lot of serials, and we'll talk about this as we go through the whole season, but I think even at the end of last season, we found that the leads in serials are not the most like memorable characters. You know, they're just kind of a cardboard cutout hero. They could be anybody, right?
Right. Yeah. He's just such an everyman. He kind of blends into the background.
Right. Exactly. Well, this particular serial is centered around the exploits of a character that was originally a literary character. And so it was, you know, he is the hero. So that is our central character. This character is so I'm trying to think of how I should set this up, or if I should just deliver the interest. So here's what I'll do. So this character is supposed to be the American Sherlock Holmes, and his name is Professor Craig Kennedy. Who knew, dude? Who knew? And I could have seen that for trivia, but I felt like it was too good. I felt like
the Kennedy dynasty, it goes further than you think.
It really does. It's terrifying, actually. Yeah, so I just thought that was like wild, you know, who knew there was a rival to an American rival to Sherlock Holmes named Professor Craig Kennedy. So that's who we're following this season. So we got a lead.
We got a mystery on our hands, gang. By the sounds of it,
I freaking hope so. But we won't William, take it easy.
Good night, William.
Thanks for hopping in here. Appreciate it. I think you know, we've set up the serial. Evan's giving a good recap of trivia. So I think, but you know what, I haven't heard, you know, there's kind of something that when we want to move to the next stage of the show, isn't there something we're supposed to say? Is it possibly trivia now? Trivia now?
Garrett, I think our show is turning into Blue's Clues.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think at this point, I mean, yeah, interactive. It's the same kind of interaction. There we go. Thank you, Alana. There it is. All right. So now that it has officially been summoned, it is time. And I will go ahead and tell you that last time, as if you were playing along with us, you know that Trivia Bot was taking a vacation. And so
we had to send Trivia Bot back to the mechanic.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, it wasn't even really Trivia Bot's fault. It was the fault of the user, much like a car when you got to send your car. It's not really the car's fault. It's your fault for the way that you handled the car. You don't treat the car right. I gave Trivia Bot too many questions and it couldn't handle it.
Loaded it up.
I loaded it up and it said, I've got to take a vacation. This is too much.
You ever take your car to the mechanic and he says, it's too full of oil. You put too much oil in this. And you say, oh, I just wanted it to be completely packed to the gills.
Yeah.
More oil is better.
Yeah. you think you're doing the right thing, and turns out that's actually not good for it. So lesson learned.
We overloaded the poor trivia bot.
We did, but it's good to go now. So if everybody's ready, go ahead and get you remember, you will get 45 seconds. We've got 4 questions. Oh God, why do I keep like teasing it? And then it's like, I've got to remind everybody that tonight's questions are based on people involved with the serial. So the director, actors, etc.
Okay.
And it's all horror movie related stuff. So sorry to give you a little preface into what these questions will be.
So who's our mark tonight?
Well, that's the problem is that no one person's filmography I felt like even had enough for 4 questions. But
Wow, okay.
I think there's enough actors spread out that I can at least get a couple weeks of going through actors and people involved.
Okay.
And then if people have suggestions or there's things that are themed with the serial, like detectives or maybe, I don't know, if we just figure out something that is like, like we did with riverboats and Mississippi, or Louisiana, sorry, my apologies. Then we are open for it. All right, so without further ado, it is time for our first question. So let's
Right now.
go ahead and right now. All right. Okay. Here we go. Question 1. Director Albert Herman also directed which serial previously featured on the Scream Stream? Undersea Kingdom, The Whispering Shadow, The Phantom Empire, or The Phantom Creeps? So A, B, C, or D. Which of these serials that we previously viewed on the Scream Stream was directed by the director of tonight's serial, Albert Herman? Undersea Kingdom, Whispering Shadow, Phantom Empire, or Phantom Creeps? You got about 45 seconds. Get your answers in. And we shall see. Everybody's kind of spread out, so there can be only one, and it was Sears.
It was, it was B, The Whispering Shadow.
B, yes. Albert Herman directed The Whispering Shadow, which, of course, featured our boy, Bela Lugosi, and had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, another kind of mystery.
Right. Definitely more mystery than science fiction, for sure. Which that's kind of like what, we get with the serials we watch here. It either leans one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably how tonight's is. But, what? Hold on. The Whispering Shadow. I almost said the Phantom Shadow. Which, that sounds pretty good, too. I'm sure there's a serial.
That sounds like it could be real.
I'm sure it is.
We've got, we had 2 phantom blanks in that question alone.
That we've watched on this show. Yeah, you gotta love it.
The Phantom Hand.
Yeah, might as well.
Start naming things.
Yeah, Phantom's a pretty good catch-all. So Sears is now on the board.
Yeah, our current champion.
Mm-hmm. Current champion. Remember, you get bragging rights tonight, but your points add up, and at the end of the season, there can be only one. And then you get to decide what we watch next season, or you do what Alana did, and you open it up to the people, and which I thought was awesome. So Sears on the board, and
democracy at work tonight.
Democracy at work. That's what we like to see. That's what we're about here. Big time, man. I'm a big Mr. Smith Goes to Washington fan over here. Big time. Real Mr. Smith Goes to Washington head over here.
It's the sequel. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and decides what movie to watch.
All right, so we're gonna let everybody vote on this. What movie
We're having a movie night at the Senate.
We want the whole country voting on this. Everybody needs to let their voice be heard. There's nothing that could unite us better as a people than deciding on a movie. So, yeah,
That's what we need to break the gridlock in Congress. We just need to have a big pajama party.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would solve everything. Come on.
We're just gonna watch movies.
Come on now. Yeah. Yep. They bring people together, don't they? If we prove it here. Well, I think, speaking of bringing people together with movies and associated media, i.e. cliffhanger serials, and again, we're just going to watch the first chapter because it's a full 30 minutes, and then the other chapters will be like 20, so we'll knock out 2 at a time after that.
Okay.
But this one...
Why are they all like that?
Well, it's weird because the earlier ones are like that, but then the later ones are like, yeah, the first chapter is like longer, but for the later ones, it's like the first chapter's 20 minutes and then the other ones are like 12 and like 14. That's how Mystery of the River
nowadays do that too. Like, you know, so you could get like an hour and a half long pilot or something.
That's very true. It's a good point. You know, got to set everything up. So it's for, again, we'll get a lot of that tonight, I'm sure. A lot of setup. And I mean, we're going to meet why can I not say the word professor right now? Professor Craig Kennedy.
Professor Kennedy.
Should be something. See if he's any match for Sherlock Holmes. So, anything before we get into it, Evan?
Yeah, I just want to say that I hope this one's good because you voted for it, and if it's not, it's on you.
You. God, we're gonna be doing that all season, so you're gonna get really like sick and tired of our hands, and you're gonna be able to draw them from memory because every time that, because I mean, again, I think we're gonna get a character called the Clutching Hand, maybe. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Or that. So you know, every time
I was gonna say, who's the if this is Sherlock Holmes, who's the like Moriarty equivalent?
The Clutching Hand.
The Clutching Hand.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Well,
I've got it pulled up here.
Perfecto, sir. And it's already should be the timestamp I sent. It should be a few seconds in, right?
Yeah, I'm at the title card.
All right, very good. Well, then, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the exciting first half of the first chapter of The Clutching Hand. So, without further ado, here we go.
The amazing exploits.
Oh, sorry. Yes, there is a longer title to this. The amazing exploits of the Clutching Hand. In 15 Thunderbolt chapters.
Wait, is the Clutching Hand bad?
I thought so. I could be wrong.
I guess they can still be amazing. And
Again,
be bad.
I don't want to spoil. I try not to read too much about these serials because I don't want to spoil it. There's always a mystery. I don't want to spoil it, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm very interested to see Professor Craig Kennedy.
Gordon Gaunt? Could that be the
Gordon
bad guy?
Gaunt, hell yeah.
Or is it Denton?
Denton
Montgomery. Cromwell sounds pretty suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you last night, Hobart? He did it.
Who is the Clutching Hand? Don't. Yeah, Lana, I think that's a great merch idea. What is this? The clink?
I want some 2D glasses. Show me the world
Here you are, Mitchell.
Flat.
flat.
You're going out into the world a free man. I hope you become a useful and law-abiding member of society.
Ah, cut out the lecture, Warden.
Bitterness won't get you anywhere, Mitchell. Now that you've squared your debt.
My debt ain't squared. Not by a long shot.
I'm getting my revenge.
Got a lot of collecting.
Put me back out there.
Sounds like you're heading to come right back.
Don't worry.
Yeah, Ward, now that I'm getting
back.
out,
For
I'm
your
gonna go
sake.
take my revenge.
I hope not.
Wow, Warden.
Wow. And I'm not coming back either.
Hell yeah. Research international. This is a front.
Together here, instead of our customary individual conference by television.
Television.
As for you, Brown, your department must get results.
God, they were
from your
teleconferencing even back then.
We are exerting
Oh.
every effort, Mr. Montgomery. And the Department of Ores and Metals do it.
Our operating cost is cut to the bone now.
Then cut into the marrow.
Damn. Oh fuck yeah! They got a whole mad scientist lab and everything. They got like
Thank you, Nicky.
so many people working there.
Pretty nice.
24.7. Gentlemen, you are about to witness the making of synthetic gold.
Well, if you cannot fight your goal, it will be the crowning achievement of your professional career.
You all know what you have to do.
Yes?
Are you ready, Nicky?
Yes, sir.
Put on your insulated helmets.
I'm gonna need all your flesh to make this gold. Okay, it's synthetic, but it's got to come from somewhere.
Ready?
These are just alchemists.
They put these big suits on and they're not wearing gloves.
You tell them this is really bad lab lab safety protocol.
Hey!
Oh my god! What the hell?
You might as well have electrocuted me.
Yeah, you just have like electrical beams running all through doorways and shit.
That's why it's a mad scientist lab. Regular scientist lab. They wear gloves and they put a
You
door.
mean you can make gold?
I found a way to
So that
rearrange
guy,
the
that's
compound
Robert
electrons of the
Fraser
neutron of the
from
atom to
White
produce
Zombie, the guy who
well,
like
I had
hired
to come to my
Lugosi to
newspaper.
turn the
Oh, no,
woman
not yet.
into.
Well, how do you know?
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
like,
my
this
boy,
is
after all,
4 years
that's-
after. He looks a lot older here.
Well, now you run along up to the house. Werner's waiting for you. And I'll see you tonight at dinner.
All right.
And now, gentlemen, we'll pick up where we left off. Are you ready, Nicky?
Ready?
Put on your helmets, gentlemen.
Yep, no gloves. That's wild.
Oh.
The hell? Nobody come in here. We're making gold.
I've done it! I've done it! It works, Denton! It works! What do you think?
The dream of alchemists since the beginning of chemistry.
Wonderful, wonderful! Congratulations!
Oh, Mr. Crummell, as a member of this board, as well as the personal attorney to Dr. Gironda, have you anything to report regarding the transfer of 50,000 shares of his stock to Mrs. Gironda?
Nothing so far.
Well, let's it right now. Miss Dillon, get Dr. Gironda on the television.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice TV cabinet.
Cool.
Oh my god, look at that.
34.6, 67.1, that right?
Yeah, I forgot, like, didn't Whispering Shadow have, like, a little television device that they would, like, Lugosi would look through?
Jove, I forgot all about the
Yeah,
meeting this
I think he
afternoon.
did.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
I love that these serials do this. Like, they knew, man. God.
All right.
What a setup, dude. He needs more ring light. He needs a ring light. That's what he needs.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, to be absent.
Never mind the apology. What about the transfer of the stock to Mrs. Gironda?
I have something of much more importance to talk about than stock transfer. I have finally perfected a method for making gold.
What?
That be possible? Gold? Synthetic gold. If it is true, we're the richest corporation in the world.
Now, gentlemen, if you will come to my home at 9 this evening, I will turn over the gold formula to you at that time.
You will inform Mr. Bouchard and Mr. Denton.
Wow. Yeah, I guess it's a work for hire thing. I guess the company owns whatever he comes up with.
Gentlemen, this meeting stands adjourned until 9 this evening at Dr. Gironda's home.
Dr. Gironda.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
This discovery of Gironda's can easily upset the world's entire economic structure.
Don't let that worry you, Van Dyne.
Chill out,
But
bro.
gold.
But gold. Oh man, we're over at the harbor. Hanging out by the harbor. That can't be good.
How many? Me too.
One.
I'll take one.
Uh-oh.
Here at the harbor.
Fights break out every half hour. Nice.
So if you win that fight, do you still pick your money up off the floor, or do you just kind of let it go?
Not if you're gonna fight the 20 other people in the bar. I think you're not worried about your money at that point.
Well, after you win.
This guy.
I mean, you go through that much trouble.
He is housing all these people, but at a certain point, there's just too many.
Where's the can of spinach?
Hey, stop!
Oh, somebody.
What kind of a place you think I'm running? You want the cops on me again?
Mitchell. Hello, Bart.
Hey, what's the idea?
Some of the boys tried to take me. Imagine anyone trying to jip you. When did you get out? Yesterday. I got things I want to talk to you about. Okay, come on upstairs.
Nice. Gangsters. This is some kind of criminal hideout, hangout, something like
Make
that.
some kind of backroom deal.
Oh, plenty of backroom deals going on
Sit down.
at this place.
Cigarette? No, thanks. What's on your mind, Joe? Did you ever happen to hear of a fellow named Gironda? Dr. Paul Gironda? Sure. What about him? Has he got any dough? Should have. He's got.
I believe that guy's an actor named Charles
where
Locker,
it is?
who will come up in a question later. So,
What if you'd mind running me out that way?
Good old Chuck Locker.
Something good? Plenty good. I'll spill it to you on the way out.
spill it.
Shall I serve coffee?
Oh, thank you, Wickham. You may leave it.
Leave it.
Why, hello, Shirley.
Are you warm enough, Mrs. Duranda? May I get
Welcome,
your scarf?
Wayne.
No, thank you, dear. I'm all right.
Wayne in the house. Hope you're doing well tonight,
It's
Wayne.
getting late. We'd better be getting to work, Shirley, if we're to finish before Mr. Montgomery and the others arrive.
Oh, Paul, must you go?
Yes, only for half an hour, dear. Come on, Shirley.
There's the Gironda place, Joe. Some layout. Pull up under these trees.
Oh, Verna,
Yes, Mother.
I think I'll leave you two alone until our guests arrive.
Don't let us chase you away.
You're not.
Ha ha ha.
You know, she couldn't be more considerate if she were your own mother.
She is a dear.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's get more banal romantic dialogue for the
And in this
make the romantic characters even more unlikable.
Was largely disintegrated under thermal
Unnecessary.
Into constituent
When are we
metals,
getting Professor Kennedy? Have we
each
seen him
chemical
yet?
being electrically charged. I think
Just
that's
got a
all.
shadow,
Now you can
though.
go to your
Let's
room
see if we
and
get a
transcribe that
hand.
and type it, and I'll put the rest of the formula in the book myself.
All right, Doctor.
What's it clutching?
The formula. I always love/hate it when people add letters to the ends of words that don't go there, and a lot of times it's R's after A's. There's no R in this. Ah, there it is. Yeah.
It's gonna get clutched.
What? Yeah, let's just.
I don't know. Let me go. Let me go.
I'm sure he's fine.
Why, Doc?
Oh, oh shit! Concussion. His head almost went through that set wall.
What's the address?
We'll try to take a break here in like a minute or so.
Right away, please.
There's like a natural stopping point.
Calling car number 17. Car number 1 at the estate of Dr. Gironda, 6503 Montclair Drive. That is all.
What happened, Walter?
Dr. Gironda! Your father, Vernon! Quick!
Yeah, I mean, he did like tumble all the way down the stairs, kind of
Why, Shirley,
ridiculously.
what's the trouble? Something's happened
He
to
fell
you.
into the next room.
My husband. Oh,
Down the stairs into the next room. He went down one whole floor.
Dr. Gironda, quick! Open this door!
oh, break it. Break
He's
it.
gonna knock down that set wall.
Open the door!
I love when like actors push on the set walls.
And you
the
just
whole
see
thing
how
moves.
flimsy it is.
Yeah.
Let's take a break right there. I'm at
Okay.
15:10. We'll
Okay.
right before the cops get in. I think that's a perfect place to take a break. So we are halfway through the first chapter of The Clutching Hand. What are we thinking so far, Evan?
It's a little bit of a slower start, but I do. I really liked that opening. Our funny criminal.
Yeah, it was
smart mouthed. What do you call someone who's just out of prison?
What do you? I mean, is there a word for that?
Maybe there's not a word for that.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe something's slipping our mind. Yeah, I thought that was a great way, and I mean, again, like you said, it is playing slow, but I think, again, especially the older serials, I think there's always like so much to set up in that first chapter, because they have to have like 5, 6, 7 different threads. Although half the time some stuff gets completely lost until many chapters later or until the very end. So it's not like it's not like it's kind of unnecessary for them to front load like so much exposition in the first chapter, but that is the way it goes, because it's just 20 minutes week after week of stunts and explosions and death-defying things.
Yeah, we've had quite a few characters introduced so far. We haven't gotten our main character yet, which is weird. Or is Professor Kennedy even the main character? Is he just like a side character?
I think he's the main character. I believe he's supposed to be the main character. But again, you know, it is taking 30 minutes to set all this up. So maybe they're going to bring him in the last, like...
At the very end, and he'll tell us who did it.
Well, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, hopefully not. It's possible. Although, with the cops coming in right as we left off, they're probably going to come in, banter about for a minute or two, and like, well, I guess we better call in Kennedy. And then he'll come in, he'll sweep into the scene and immediately
he'll waltz right in.
Notice all these irregularities that the other cops just kind of,
welcome, Jack, by the way.
Just a hunch. Hope you're doing well tonight, Jack. Good to see you. Yeah, we are halfway through the first chapter of The Clutching Hand, and yeah, I mean,
Ex-con. That's what it is.
Ex-con.
Ex-con.
Oh my god! I can't believe that.
What do you call it when someone's like, formerly convicted of something?
Ex-con. Thank you. So that is the beauty of having all of you wonderful people watching along with us, is that when we completely blank on very basic stuff, you lend us a hand. So
thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm enjoying this so far. I think it's pretty fun. It's silly, but you know me, I like silly. I loved all the mad scientist stuff. That was great. They're making gold. Yeah. Come on. They're making gold. That's crazy. It's wild. Speaking of wild, I think we are about to get wild with our second trivia question of the night.
Oh, I think we're going to be making some gold of our own over here with
you got to say it. We can't do it.
Trivia. Now.
Hold on. Okay.
Now.
All right. Okay, hold on. And again, these questions are all about, now they're going to start being about like some of the actors and, peppering things in as we watch it. So I've talked about some of these people. So we'll see what this next one is. So if everybody's ready, get your fingers on the keyboard. We're going to get our next question right now. And there it is. Lead actor Jack Mulhall, who we haven't seen yet, who's playing, appeared in all of the following Bela Lugosi movies except Black Friday, Invisible Ghost, The Corpse Vanishes, or The Ape Man. So Jack Mulhall, who plays Professor Craig Kennedy, who has not even yet appeared on screen, should have saved this question.
We don't even know what he looks like.
Should have saved this question for last. That's the more you know. He appeared in all these Lugosi films except, and we'll see.
Question. Is Professor Kennedy also, does he have the power of invisibility? Maybe he's been here the whole time.
Oh, could be. Yeah.
And the corpse vanishes. See?
Corpse vanishes. So yeah, he was not in that one, but he appeared in all the other three. I think very small bit roles. And we got another person on the leaderboard. It looks like.
That's right. We've got Sears leading with 19, and Jack on the board with 10.
Heck yeah! Look at that. Things are starting to fill out. And I mean, again, it's so funny to think about last season. The way that these games start, is that it goes over weeks. And so even if you don't get on the board in the first game, in the first two games, three games even.
Few games.
Yeah, you still have plenty of room to just blow it out of the water and compete for the title of Trivia of Terror Champion. And so we've got Sears and Jack on the board, and we'll have 2 more trivia questions coming up after the break. And speaking of the break, we've got some serial trailers for you. Again, we were talking earlier in the show about how all the serials we've gotten, they kind of either fall one way or the other. They're either science fiction or they're mystery.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about that. We had the trailer for Undersea Kingdom.
Right.
Definitely more towards the science fiction.
100%. And that, watching that trailer again. Yeah, right? That's just immediately.
What a ridiculous
so much
show.
Fun. And Lon Chaney Jr. as a henchman. I mean, come on. They put him in the trailer. That's how good he is.
Ram it.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and so I don't know. So I think it was Sears commented like that looks fun. We did watch it. I think it was back before we got all of our wonderful friends here that are here with us now. But we highly enjoyed Undersea Kingdom when we watched it, and so if you haven't seen it, go watch our episodes of it. There's no trivia along with it, but it's still pretty fun.
Undersea Kingdom, most of it takes place on land.
Technically it's undersea, but
it's on land under the sea.
Thank you. You got to get that right, Evan. Come on. Yeah. So, the first trailer that we're gonna see, it leans more towards the mystery, and that is for a Bela Lugosi serial that we haven't seen, that I believe is public domain, and it's entitled SOS Coast Guard, and it's again, it's more mystery action. It was 1937, I believe. So this is pre-World War II. And Lugosi's the bad guy. I think he plays a villain named Borov. And Borov, which just kind of, a little Boris Karloff. I don't know.
Yeah, is there another character named Belsi?
Yeah. Amazing, thank you. Yes, we could only be so lucky. But that was at a time where they weren't actually like making horror movies. The studios weren't, and so even down to serials, it was like Lugosi's in it, but they definitely tried to. They don't lean into horror in any way, but the mystery for sure. They play up the mystery of it. And then the second trailer that we're going to see for another Lugosi serial, which we have seen, which leans more towards science fiction, and that's The Phantom Creeps. That was the first serial, the first minisodes we ever had. Wait, no, the first serial, not first minisodes we had were One Step Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
But Phantom Creeps was the first serial. So,
and if you haven't seen anything from it before, just you wait.
I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. But we're gonna get these 2 Lugosi serial trailers, one mystery, one science fiction, and then when we come back, we'll get into the exciting conclusion of Chapter 1 of The Clutching Hand. So stick around. We will be right back.
dispose of the disintegrating gas.
I believe I could work out a counter gas that would be quite harmless. Have it.
The shore. The levee's broken.
Wouldn't be so good if the authorities found out who killed Dr. Hartman, would it?
What's that got to do with me?
Plenty. Either you tell me what you know, or I'll tell the law what I know about who murdered Dr. Hartman.
People on this boat who would sell my land to strangers. And those same strangers would drive you and your people out of the bayou. If necessary, we'll kill them all to prevent it.
Why did you help that man in his murderous work?
Please, monsieur,
Looks like it's never going to let up. I sure hope that levee holds. This is it, Napoleon.
And we are back. So I am an idiot. I was wrong. That was the trailers for SOS Coast Guard and Mystery of the Riverboat, both mystery trailers. So my apologies for that one. But yeah, I mean, again, that was our most recent serial and again, our most recent mystery. I think that trailer makes it look much more, kind of makes the mystery more appealing than it ends up being. Like,
they sell it pretty well.
They sell it well. We had a hard time figuring out what the mystery was as it went along. Had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with Mystery of the Riverboat, but you know, it's definitely a later Universal serial. And I mean, there's just a big difference between later serials and earlier serials and what studio made the serial. And these earlier serials, the studios, like, either that's all they made or they put a lot of their resources into serials. And so they end up actually being like, you know, kind of, they have some interesting elements and things you don't expect. I mean, Whispering Shadow, I think, had that to a degree. It didn't have anything to like blow you out of the water, but I thought it had some interesting touches. So the fact that this comes from the same director, I think, you know, in a way, I can kind of see some parallels. This guy's clearly an experienced hand with these serials. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to tell these stories. So
right, yeah. I just hope that the ending isn't stupid.
Well, Evan, we've certainly with Whispering Shadow, weren't we? Wasn't that the case? And yes, Alana, I think that is a beautiful name for a child. Nitroline. Absolutely. I might have to steal that. Yeah. I mean, think about it, Evan. We haven't even met our main character yet. The other thing I forgot I read today about Professor Craig Kennedy is that he also has a Watson type sidekick.
Oh, great.
So, I mean, hey, like we'll hopefully just be able to draw parallels the whole time, you know, and then get some trivia questions. So be on the lookout. We may pepper in some facts as we go along, and then weeks later, that's how I'll do the questions. We'll see. Well, anyway, where we left off, Doctor / mad scientist / alchemist Dr. Gironda has created synthetic gold, but now he's been murdered or kidnapped, or we don't know yet.
Something.
They haven't been in the room with his body. His son-in-law's daughter's fiance, I don't know, got knocked into a wall and head first and fell down the stairs. Kind of
very lucky to not break his neck.
Yeah, very lucky. It's a very comedic, silent movie level, comedy level.
It was a good fall. I think that might have been my favorite part of this so far.
Well, it was the ramming his head into the wall before the fall that I think really sold it. You know?
Yeah, it's a whole like pratfall sequence.
It was pretty wild. I was taken aback by that for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, I've enjoyed it, but yeah, now the police have arrived, and they're gonna figure out who killed or what happened to Dr. Gironda. But before we can complete tonight's episode, we've got
some
two more
business.
trivia questions, some business, two more trivia questions, and we're gonna get one of those right now. If we hear the magic words, what's the magic word? Words, not word.
Backpack.
Yes, thank you, Evan. Backpack. All right, if everybody's ready, get your fingers on the keyboard. We're gonna go ahead and get our next trivia question right now. So, Charles Locher, I didn't know how to pronounce it. He's the criminal. Later became a leading man under the name Alan Ladd, Robert Stack, Victor Mature, or John Hall. Charles Locher later became a leading man under the name Alan Ladd, Robert Stack, Victor Mature, or John Hall.
These all sound like leading man names. Just
don't they? Straightforward.
All American.
Yeah.
Clean.
Mm-hmm.
Much more than Charles. See, if it had a K, Charles Locher is a pretty
Charles
tough
Locher
name.
would be pretty good.
Oh, it was John Hall.
John Hall, who we've seen on this show before, and we've talked about on this show before. He was ended up being the main bad guy in the film The Beach Girls and the Monster. He was like the older man that was like really angry the whole time, and it turned out it was just spoiler alert. It was just him in a suit running around killing people. Fun. I mean, you know, hey, it's early 60s. It was a slasher. It wasn't a monster movie. It wasn't a sea monster movie like you would have hoped.
Oh, yeah, wait a second. I think, should we count Joe's? It is before the bot.
Joe had D and it didn't count it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Joe. I'm going to get you in here. You missed Don't worry, Joe. We will count that. I'll count that. Let me see. I'm going to write it down. I don't want to mess with the file right now because I don't want TriviaBot to crash. Again, we talked about me not treating TriviaBot right. I'm concerned. So let me just, I'm going to J Cola because it uses y'all's usernames now. So I just got to write it the right way. J Cola Esquire. Okay, make sure.
All right. Well, that means Joe is on the board.
And that's with 10.
Tied for second place.
10. So, Joe, I've written that down. It will be added to the scores file. And then, I don't know. It does. I think it has done this at least once before where it hasn't counted right answers. So, thank y'all. Be on the lookout for that because, and I'll try to see if I can fix whatever bug that could be. But in the meantime, we appreciate y'all pointing that out because we're just moving the show. You know, we just going from one thing to the next. So I don't always proof. So we appreciate y'all being on the lookout. But yeah, so John Hall was in that, and then he was in 2 Invisible Man movies that we talked about last week. The Invisible Agent, where he played the Invisible Agent, and The Invisible Man's Revenge, which was the one after that, where he played a different crazy bad guy Invisible Man. Whereas in the first one, he's a GI, you know, and he's a good guy. He's a good American guy. And then he's just a bad, different character in the next movie. It's a total reboot.
That's why. Question.
Yeah, go for it.
Were these other boys real people? Alan Ladd and Robert Stack.
Robert Stack was in Airplane, and he was in Basketball. Like he's the dude from Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, right.
I'm
Victor
Robert
Mature?
Stack. Victor Mature's real. Yeah, they're all real. They're all like 40s, like got their start in the 40s, and then had varying degrees of success.
I would have believed that Victor Mature was just a made
up name,
a fake one, because that doesn't sound real.
No,
that sounds like something you put like 2 or 3 kids in a trench coat and. My name's Victor Mature. I'm a full-grown man. Please let me into this movie.
I mean, yeah, he's one of the. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, I don't know if he was one of those that got renamed after. He was before a lot of those crazy, like the 50s where they were renaming actors, like like Rock Hudson before all that. But. You still, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's funny. It's what people come in with real names and keep them, and then what people are like, okay, I got to make a change. How Charles Locher becomes John Hall, which is cuts through much more. I think
it almost feels like wrestling or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you're just become a different character.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of actors it was that way. There's my character, my actor persona, and then there's me and my private life. So yeah, it's funny. Well, anything before we get into the exciting conclusion of the first chapter of The Clutching Hand, Evan?
You know, it would be really interesting and really transgressive if we haven't seen our main character yet. We're halfway through. What if he just doesn't show up at all?
Yeah, in the first chapter, we just know. That would be a bummer.
No main character.
Because I hyped it so much.
Just build up the anticipation. What if he shows up at the very end, the 15 episodes
and
in?
You would have called. Oh, yeah, we don't get him until. This was set up the next serial, which never.
You think
got off
he's
the
just
ground.
never gonna show up, and then he finally does.
This is why he's the American Sherlock Holmes, because he doesn't actually arrive until it's the most dire point. He's procrastinating until he absolutely has to do something.
Yeah, it's an adaptation of Sherlock Holmes. It's also an adaptation of Tristram Shandy.
Yeah, I love that. And yes, Alana, Victor Mature is in Head by the Monkees, and I absolutely love that movie. It's on Tubi. It was on Tubi, may still be on Tubi. If you haven't seen it and you want something very psychedelic and trippy and just kind of schizophrenic to watch that's funny and silly, that's a good one. Jack Nicholson co-wrote the script.
Wow. Did you see that in film school?
I didn't see it in film school. I saw it on my own around that time, though, in college, and it was just wild to me. It was a wild movie, and then every time I've watched it since, I've like enjoyed it even more. It's one of those movies that like you just think all the monkeys, and you just don't really give it a lot of. But it's so weird and out there, and like. Just like not there's no real narrative to it. It's just a string of like it's like Python-esque in a way of like
is it one of those movies where it's like a music video kind of, but like a whole movie?
More
like The
maybe
Wall or like Interstellar 5555.
No, it's not even that. Like, there's not even a through line. Like, there's songs, there's singing, but it's so like they'll switch and suddenly they're doing like a pistache of Hollywood movies, and then they're doing it's like I don't know. It's a very wild film. Yeah, I think Jack Nicholson smoked a bunch of pot with whoever he wrote the script with. They sat down in a hotel room and like wrote the script, and then he just went out and filmed it. So if you haven't seen it, see if it's on Tubi, check it out. Victor Mature, yeah, he's like a giant. They like end up as like little like not like dandruff in Victor Mature's hair. That's how like weird it is, dude. Like I can't even describe. Like it's something weird. They're being chased by giant Victor Mature, and he's laughing, and it's really creepy and weird. And
wow,
yeah, good movie.
How mature?
Not at all. God, got all distracted thinking about that movie.
Well,
we got to get into the exciting.
We did the trivia.
So we got to get into the exciting conclusion of Chapter 1 of The Clutching Hand. So, Evan, if you have it queued up.
I'm ready.
We're going to go ahead and finally get into the exciting conclusion of the first chapter of The Clutching Hand right now. Man, these guys are charging in so hard. Oh my God.
Just throw this guy through it.
Drake Apartments. Ah, no sound? Oh, sorry. There it is.
Mr. Goff.
This film's looking a little crispy.
It is.
Well, that's fine, Jake. Show him in here, please.
Little crispy.
Is it snowing in here?
You, Mr. Goff? Gordon.
Hello, Kennedy.
How are you?
There he is.
This is Kennedy? Okay.
I see. Flew in from Washington.
Well, that's right. But how did you know?
The Japanese cherry blossom. It's still fresh. There's only one place where you can get that species in the United States at this time of year. That's Washington.
Now imagine a Department of Justice man giving himself away, eh?
Pardon me, Mr. Kennedy.
Well,
Mr. Jameson is on the phone. Very important.
Excuse me, Gordon.
right, all right.
Hello, Walter. Who? Dr. Geronda?
Geronda?
You don't say. Yeah. All right.
I love that
I'll be right
name,
out.
Dr. Geronda.
Dr. Geronda.
There's just something about it. Dr.
You're getting
Geronda.
fast action, Gordon.
What do you mean?
You came here to investigate Dr. Geronda's gold formula, didn't you?
It beats me how you make these deductions.
Seconds. My hat and coat.
My coat.
What's the American equivalent of elementary?
Walter, now you're quite sure that when you came into this room, you didn't see anyone.
God, it should
All I
come
know
to
was
me.
the
I
hand
feel like
grabbed
it
me and
shouldn't
threw
be
me
this
down the
hard.
stairs.
What would it be?
What's this?
Well, that wasn't here before.
Just a minute.
What? Nice.
Kennedy, I warn you. Drop this case if you value your life. The Clutching Hand. Our old archenemy, the Clutching Hand.
In that case, we're dealing with a very clever and resourceful criminal, Kennedy.
Well, what could he want here?
A formula for making gold might be one thing. I'm in.
Mr. Kennedy, here are some notes on the gold formula that the doctor dictated just before he...
Miss McMillan, are you quite sure that you saw the formula book just before you left the room?
Yes, the doctor had it in his hand.
Thank you, Miss McMillan. That's all.
He's highly skeptical.
Yeah, I doubt it.
So instead of a deerstalker cap, he wears a fedora. God, that cop's hat was huge. Did you see that?
What do you make of it, Craig?
Chemical notations. Looks like a page from a formula book.
Well, what happened to Dr. Geronda?
My belief, Walter. They took him through those French windows.
When we came back in this room and found Dr. Geronda gone, all the windows and doors were locked.
No doubt you're right. But they were opened and locked again from the outside.
What? That's crazy.
The killer knew that would happen.
That's how it was done.
Hey, what are you doing here this time of night?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah!
Stop where you are.
Shoot.
Stop, or I'll shoot.
Bad shot.
Bill, get that car.
You're just sending Bill? You're not gonna go with him? I just love these cars, like the thought of them like speeding these cars down hills and like
a high-speed chase in these cars.
And not getting any kind of like real permits or anything, you know, just out here speeding cars down the sides of mountains. Hills, to be precise. That doesn't work, dude. Just get in the car and go. You'd save. Okay.
Car swap.
Follow that car.
Yeah, that car's. Oh, come on.
Lost.
Nice. That's the way to do it. What? Is this Kennedy that's walking around? Right here? Oh, shit!
Hmm?
It's gotta be the other guy, right?
Is Professor Kennedy also a fighter?
Wasn't Sherlock Holmes some kind of like... Didn't he have some kind of skill? Fighting skill? Or am I just drawing that from some movie or something?
I don't know. I guess I don't know much about Sherlock Holmes, actually.
Come on, cut it out.
Just a minute here.
What's the meaning of this? I found this man peeking in a window.
What
Ugh.
were you doing at the window?
Good luck, Ilana.
Why, Brown, what's the matter? What's going on here?
Oh gosh, Alana. Oof.
There's been a little trouble here,
I need to
gentlemen.
do that,
It
but...
has to be ironed out.
What's wrong? Something terrible has happened, sir.
What is this? What's the policeman doing at the door?
Mr. Montgomery, this is Craig Kennedy.
How do you do, Mr. Montgomery?
What's the trouble? Dr. Geronda has disappeared.
Yes. And we believe that he has been murdered.
Murdered?
What makes you think he's been murdered? Dr. Geronda has disappeared. And the gold formula with him. What do you know about the gold formula? I know that the gold formula was to be the subject, to be brought up at a meeting you men were to attend.
Uh-oh.
That subject and the gold formula.
It's clutching.
I'm also aware of what
Okay.
it would mean for one of you men to own that formula. Do you mean to imply that I would steal my own property? I mean my company's property? I imply nothing. The government is interested in that gold formula. Government? And gentlemen,
I've been assigned to this case as chief investigator.
That mean that the government can confiscate the gold from you?
They can't do that.
I
What do you
imagine
mean?
this scenario playing out now, how insane it would be. Oh my god. That would actually be a hilarious movie. Some big ass company figures out how to make gold, and then the government starts fighting with them, and it turns into a fucking incident.
Just a minute, Margaret. Tell Mrs. Gironda I'll see her later. She'll understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Louis.
I mean, does just being an eavesdropper count as detective work?
Don't worry, my dear. Good night.
Good night.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to ask Mrs. Gironda a few questions.
I'll ask Werner if her mother can talk to you. Werner? Mr.
Oh, see, Sears, yeah, he's proficient in boxing. Sherlock Holmes. I thought so.
She's trying to rest.
Oh.
For some reason, I was wanting to say martial arts, and I knew that wasn't right, but I knew it was
He's
some...
like-
Just excuse me.
He did kung fu.
Oh, that's all right. I'll see you later, Walter.
I mean, I guess I was thinking of Clouseau. Inspector Clouseau, of course. Very skilled in karate. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
International Research Foundation. Again, such a front name. God, I love that they love the shadows.
Don't you realize what this may lead to? Craig Kennedy is a master detective. And if he should get to the bottom of this, why, there's no telling what it is.
I'm digging the pose.
Kennedy, don't touch anything if you don't want to be blown to pieces.
Uh-oh. This just looks like some classic Kenneth Strickfaden lab equipment. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
The sparks. Wait, what?
What happened?
Oh, shadow. Is it exploitation? All right. Well, that was the exciting conclusion of Chapter 1 of The Clutching Hand. What did we think, Evan?
Well, I can't wait to see what happened to Kennedy, so I guess I'm hooked. They got me.
I mean, all those sparks flying, and then he just kind of dropped out.
Yeah, it is a very nice lab.
It is, isn't it? Like, all that equipment, I mean, that's the good stuff. That's the... I mean, again, it's what Universal was using for Frankenstein. Like, that's...
Yeah. And the episode 2 is called Shadows. We've seen they know how to use those to pretty good effect.
You certainly do. I don't know if that was, like, maybe a common trope for, like, mystery serials to portray, like, the, like, hidden bad guy, like, to keep the identity. Because, I mean, Whispering Shadow, wasn't it like that? No. Wait, was it Whispering Shadow that was like that?
maybe.
Yeah, because wasn't there like a bad guy that we only saw in Shadow, and in the
so,
Whispering
yeah.
Shadow, he was like yelling at his henchmen a lot. Like there was a boardroom full of them, right? And they were all sitting around a table, and then he just showed up and like yelled at them.
He had just the worst henchmen too.
He did. They were awful. I forgot about that. So much fun. Yeah. So I mean, we got a few different threads set up here, even though, I mean, the last half stayed pretty focused on the disappearance of Dr. Gironda and, of course, Craig Kennedy getting in on the actions, which, I mean, I'm not, like, highly impressed. He's not Sherlock level yet. Maybe in these later chapters he'll kind of blow me out of the water, but so far it's all right. So we'll see how he fares. But
yeah, he's so Sherlock Holmes is really good at boxing. I feel like, you know, that kind of old-timey, like, you know, pugilism, that kind of boxing, that does feel pretty British, I guess.
That's true. That's
in a way.
Point. Yeah.
What's
like an American?
What's the American version of that?
I don't know if there is.
If okay, so let me. If the English version is more like fisticuffs, the American version is more like tussling.
Yeah, that's true. Americans definitely, they were big into tussling back in the day. That's a fact.
Wrestling.
So that's probably what we'll see. Yeah, I mean, again, that's what in these serials, right? A lot of tussling, a lot of scrapping. So maybe he's just scrappy. Maybe he grew up on the streets and scrapped a lot. And that's American.
And that's how he became so observant.
Oh, I love it. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with Professor Craig Kennedy. And I think we're having a lot of fun with trivia, and it's not done yet. We still got one more question for tonight.
Ooh.
Appreciate everybody waiting patiently. We do. We have one more. So if everybody's ready, then we're going to go ahead and get to our final trivia question of the night right now. All right. Dr. Gironda, Robert Fraser, appeared in all of the following horror films except The Devil Bat, White Zombie, The Vampire Bat, or Black Dragons. Robert Fraser, who's playing Dr. Gironda, appeared in all of the following horror films except The Devil Bat, White Zombie, The Vampire Bat, or Black Dragons. I don't know if we'll, I mean, again, he's missing now. I don't know if we'll see him much anymore. I don't know. He's dead for all we know. We don't know what's going on with Dr. Gironda. All I can think of when I hear Gironda is there's a Bob's Burgers episode where there's a Tommy Gironda. He's a bad health inspector. All right. And
Ooh, it was
Wayne.
Yeah. The Devil Bat.
Wayne with the yeah, he was
yeah.
Not in The Devil Bat. We said he was in White Zombie. We saw him in Black Dragons a couple seasons ago. He was much older there, and then he was also in The Vampire Bat, which has Lionel Atwell and Fay Ray from Evan,
King Kong.
Well,
I don't think it counted Joe.
Did it not? God. Why is it not counting Joe? Don't worry, Joe. I've got you. We've got you, Joe. Okay, so that's going to be another 10 for Joe.
Yeah.
And then that'll be 9 for Wayne. Did anybody else? Yeah, no.
I think that's everybody.
Okay, I'm running that
Which
down.
means is Joe has the lead then, right? At 20 points.
That would 20 points would put Joe in the lead. That is correct. So
Okay.
very nice,
good.
Joe. And
Very
Sears.
good. It's a close game right now. Then Sears and then I believe Wayne also with 19. Or is Wayne just now on the board?
I think Wayne's just now on the board.
Okay.
I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Still a
trivia.
close game.
Yeah, Joe Cola. I don't know. Trivia Bot is like beefing with you. I don't know what that's about. I'll see if I can cool him down. I don't know. Look out. Maybe Trivia Bot's ready to scrap. And I like what you said, Alana. Yeah, scrapping is coming to the Olympics next. When it's in Los Angeles, they're going to be adding scrapping. So get ready for that. It's so much fun. Yeah, so yeah, Joe, you've got bragging rights for tonight, but we've got a whole season of Trivia of Terror to play. Of course, no trivia next Thursday because next Thursday is Thanksgiving. So
Fat Thursday.
Fat big time. Oh my god, I cannot wait to eat so much food. And if you don't get enough turkey from your Thanksgiving meal, don't worry. We'll have plenty of turkey over here on let me rephrase that. Turkeys over here on our channel with the Scream Stream Turkey Terror-thon. All day we're going to be showing, if you want to call them turkeys, so bad they're good, whatever you want to call them. Movies that maybe are normally derided, but they're enjoyable for their what could normally be called bad. So you get some Plan 9 in there, you'll get some Beast of Yucca Flats in there, you'll get some there's some other movies I'm very excited about now. I can't even remember them all. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know one movie that will be included is the movie that we're actually going to be watching for the first time on the show tomorrow night.
Which I'm very excited for.
Which I'm excited for because it's a big blind spot for me. And this is one of those movies that is put up there in that pantheon of so bad they're good in a legitimate way. And so that is, of course, Blood Freak from 1971, and it seems very hard for me to describe. But
I read a little bit, just a little bit of the plot, and it sounds bananas.
Yeah. I think it's going to be. Again, it's a regional horror film. It is anti-drug. There's some Christian elements, but there's also like a, man turkey. I don't know what it is. It's pretty crazy.
We got a man turkey.
So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Very excited for it. And of course, I'm also very excited because, as always, Evan brings us a delicious cocktail to pair with the evening's film in a little segment which he calls...
What were you drinking?
And what are we going to be drinking tomorrow night, Evan?
So, all season, this season, we're going to be revisiting some cocktails we've already had, and so we're going back to way back when we saw the Blood Beast. We paired the Blood Beast Bellini with that film, and so we're tweaking it a little bit. We're gonna try to really improve our game on this one with the Blood Freak Bellini. And that's it's frozen peaches, cranberry juice, peach schnapps, maybe a pinch of sugar if you want it a little sweeter, and Prosecco. So it should be, yeah, should be pretty good with the cranberry juice especially on theme for this time of year.
Very. It does. It has a kind of a holiday feel to it.
Mhm.
And I mean, I feel like I remember enjoying the Bellini a lot when we had it before with the Blood Beast. Was that what you said? It was.
Yeah, we'll I have kind of mixed feelings about it, but we'll talk about it more tomorrow.
Heck yes. Well, looking forward to that tomorrow. And of course, we'll have a Saturday night shocker for you as always. And but we will have no Minisode next week. And then we will pick it back up the week after. And we'll be going for a few weeks. And then it'll be you know what time. And so we'll be on a break again. And then eventually finish out. It'll be a new year. I don't know. I'm getting way ahead of myself. But we really, really, really appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Of course, Kathy, Sears, Alana, Wayne, Jack Doobie, Joe Cola, our champion of the night. And I know we had William in here. And anybody else, if I missed you, had a lot of fun tonight. Hope you had fun. And we look forward to hanging out tomorrow and enjoying this very crazy movie, which I'm excited to watch with all of you. And it's the first time watch for me. And again, it feels like a big blind spot. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Well, anything before we sign off tonight, Evan?
Yeah, I think the real mystery is who would win in a fight between Kennedy and Holmes.
We'll have the whole season to figure it out.
Yeah. Not like a meeting of the minds, by the way. I just mean like a fist fight.
Physically.
Pow!
Until tomorrow night. Sweet screams, everybody.
And to all a good fright.